Hey guys, this is the Wood Baron. This is gonna be me talking about Battlefield 3, the beta. I've been playing it for the last couple days, been having fun and some miserable points. I'm showing you the first 30 seconds of this video is the infinite loading screen. It has been sped up 8 times, but this is one of the things I do come across a lot when joining games. It's usually the first game. After that, once you're actually in the game and it loads round after round, I don't seem to come across this problem. I've had it a lot when I try to join other party members. I've been playing a lot with Rapid Instincts, and a lot of times when I try to join, it takes about 2 or 3 tries to join his game, and I usually come across this loading screen. After all that short clip, it's basically just random clips I've compiled over the last couple days. Mind you, I have not been recording for the last 2 days, mainly because I'm lazy right now. I hurt my back a couple days ago, and I'd rather just not give a crap about moving all that stuff upstairs. I'm not playing in my usual spot since there's no one home, so I've taken over the upstairs TV with a big comfy couch instead of playing in my room like I normally do. And I just haven't felt like disconnecting and reconnecting my PVR. I've decided just to leave it down there for now, rank up a bit, unlock most of the guns and equipment and so on and so forth, and then start doing proper videos after that of demonstrating what each class and what the weapons can do. Oh, that was annoying. Yeah, so anyways, first off, I've been really enjoying the beta. There are the downsides, so I'll talk about the downsides first. Some of the main ones are the liquid ground at the first base, mainly around A. It's really annoying because a lot of people tend to disappear into the ground and using the underground as a hidey hole where they can shoot you to the ground. EA DICE has said that they've shut this feature down, the feature that ground can be destroyed by explosives and so on and so forth, and that it's not in the servers anymore. This I have not noticed since for some reason it's still active. I don't know whether they've done it for just PC and PS3 and skip the Xbox, which is probably very likely. I don't know why, but that's what I'm believing they've done, and that's why we're still having problems with it. Sinking in the ground is not fun, especially when you try to run and you're trying to get away from someone shooting at you, and all of a sudden you stop and then kind of do your little worm dance for a few seconds there. Usually you just become a big target. That leads off to my next thing that's I find wrong with beta, and that's for some reason every now and then, well, actually very, very often, you'll be sprinting and you'll stop sprinting and you'll just come to a slow jog. You find that you're stuck in this, you can't start sprinting again. Usually you end up having to switch weapons and then switch back to your primary, or crouch or go prone, then stand up slowly and then begin running again. It's been happening a lot, and yeah, I mean, these are just things I complain about a lot. Ask Rapid, I'm usually bitching about it constantly. That and the SVD and and the MK11, but that's another story. Continuing on, that kind of leads me to my third thing I want to talk about. From what I've heard is that console beta isn't really being edited. A lot of the problems that we're facing in the beta are already known problems, and they were known before we even stepped into the game. And it turns out these problems were already fixed, and they're already fixed. Or they have been fixed already prior to the beta being released on the consoles. Basically, what it sounds like is console testing is just to test the servers out. We're just, I guess, load testing in a sense. Since they have thousands of people playing right now, they're getting an idea of what this game will be like when the game is released and what they can expect for load. So hopefully we won't have the problems that we had with Bad Company 2, when it was released with major server problems, lag, da 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 da. Fourth thing, actually lag hasn't been too bad in this game. There has been a few times that we've been put into out of North American servers, Australian, and I think I've been put into 2 German servers. But the lag inside those servers hasn't been intensely bad. It's been a nuisance at times where you drop dead and you don't really have any idea what just happened. All you hear is a ting and you hit the ground. And it turns out some guy across the map just took you out with a pistol. And you don't get what just happened. But it turns out that this is just sort of, they see you first shoot, and then by the time your system is caught up with the timing, I can't remember what all the stuff's called, you're basically dead and it's too late. So that's the only main issues with lag I've had. Sometimes I get some brutal lag, but I don't know, it's too far and few between. It's never game breaking so far in the beta. The main thing I want to complain about this beta is not the beta itself. It's the players playing the beta. If you ever, like me and Rapid have been talking about this, and we think it's mostly Call of Duty players to come to, like, that's what we think. And they're basically either sitting back and sniping, or just sitting in one spot with an LMG and just kill whoring, being a nuisance, trolling players, blah blah blah, and not going for the objective. We constantly see players that'll walk right past the MCOM and then keep on going into the spawn and just try to keep getting kills when they're on their attacking side, and they don't realize, well, you're going to lose the match. Battlefield is not about KD, it's about win-loss ratios. I was looking at mine today and I have a 2.4 win-loss ratio, and my KD is like, I think 1. Like, it's like a Call of Duty player would be like, wow, your KD sucks, but I'd be like, yeah, hey, if you looked at your win-loss, I bet it sucks. I bet it's probably 0.04 or something like that, like brutal KD. And it's just that's the one thing I'm getting really annoyed at, is actually the players and not the game. I find that I'm rage quitting because of players on my own team. I find that every time I'm trying to find a good squad, I'm stuck in a squad that's set up a mobile spawn point inside our own spawn, and that they're all just sitting back there with the SVD going, hey, I can get a couple kills from across the map at the first base. Well, good for you, but we're going to be stuck at this first base if you don't help. Thanks. I found a lot of players that aren't really playing their class properly. Assault, yeah, it's supposed to be moving up, taking the objectives, killing, blah blah blah, but they also have the ability to bring players back to life, give health, that sort of thing. But I find that they're not doing that, or they're doing it at the wrong time. A big form of ammo reviving. I mean, there is the last stand in this game, and yeah, I think it's kind of annoying, but it doesn't really affect me too much. But the one thing does annoy me is that the players playing support, they have the ability to give out ammo, and they don't. They haven't given, like, I find that I'm following one around, all I got left is one shot in my M9, no grenades, no ammunition, and I'm basically following them until they drop a case of ammo so I can get some ammo, or hopefully I find an enemy player or drop a down player or something and take their class so I can get some ammo. But I shouldn't be having to do that constantly. Oh, I was just thinking about this. It just crossed my mind. One of the things I've noticed is that knifing, even from behind, when you sneak up on a player, you can be right behind them, they won't be looking at you, and it's not like the knife will work. Sometimes it takes up to 4 swipes to get that action to work. I don't know what that is, if it's lag, or I'm not doing it right, if I'm not aiming at them properly or something, or you have to have your crosshair in just the right place to get that dog tag. Like, I find I'm sometimes swiping at them 4 times. There was one where I did it 8 times. And I got turned on, and the guy knifed me. 8 times in a row. And he got the knife on me. I was furious, but really, I don't know. I'm curious on that one. I wonder what everyone else thinks. If it's lag issues, or if there's a certain spot on the body you actually have to be pointing at, or how like I was right on top of the guy, like pretty much standing on him, and it didn't work. So I don't know what to say. Oh, let's talk about some of the things I do like about this beta, and what I like. Well, just the things I like. How about that? I gotta stop saying so much. It's kind of driving me nuts. I don't know about you guys, but it drives me nuts even when I say it. Yeah, there I go again. One of the things I do like is the way the guns feel. I just, the recoil on it, yes, sometimes it can be difficult to manage, but I like it. The extended spray, I found that there's not much I can bitch about for the guns, other than the 2 semi-automatic snipers. So far, one of my favorite guns I've been using is the M249. As you can see in a lot of my videos, I am using it. It's just, I find I'm very comfortable with it. It has a very good rate of fire. It's powerful enough. I gotta stop saying It's just a nice gun. It's got some power to it. As you can see, I use it a lot in these videos. I gotta stop saying that. It's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Gotta stop watching the video. Oh, where'd my drink go? Yum, yum, yum. I need something to drink. I've been sick for the last couple days. Well, I've been sick for a while. But, I hurt my back a couple days ago. For my injury. It's just been acting. It's not actually hurt. It's been acting up. And I got sick on Thursday, and it's just been getting steadily worse. It's starting to get better today, as of today. I woke up feeling like hell this morning. I didn't get out of bed until about 6 p.m. I was in bed for, I don't know, forever. Anyways, I gotta actually talk about the game. The guns, they feel amazing, I think. Just with the way they fire, it does take like the average player to get a little bit used to them, because they do have more recoil. They are more realistic in a sense, not majorly realistic, because I mean, you're not going to be able to run around with an M249 saw, shoulder firing it and getting extremely good accuracy with it, even with a foregrip. Ha ha ha. I've seen a guy try to shoot one of those from the hip, and it's almost knocking his ass over. Maybe he's not the biggest guy, but I mean, truth be told, some of you guys aren't that big, I'm betting. I'm actually a pretty big person, and I've had a... sorry, I keep getting spit stuck in my throat. But what was I saying? I had a 10 gauge shotgun almost take me over. 10 gauge mag shotgun with buckshot round, yeah. Almost take me onto my ass. And I'm actually roughly about 210. I'm not majorly overweight, but I'm actually like 6 foot something. Mostly, I'm actually quite well built, except for my stomach. But what was I saying? But I mean that you're not gonna get that. It's close to being realistic without being realistic and still being fun. And that's what I like. One of the things I want to say is the ump is a little bit overpowered in this game. It is just a killjoy. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It makes everyone else miserable because you're kicking their ass with it. You can get majorly good kill streaks with it. Oh, I love this kill streak where I get them all with a pistol and knife this guy from behind. Do you see that? It took that was two knives at him, and then I finally got it. I get that a lot. PP2000 has been a fun gun to use. The tiny magazine makes it a bit difficult. You can't get those big multi-sprays. That's why you'll see me constantly switching to the Grok, as I pronounce it. I don't know the proper pronunciation, and I don't care. If you guys want to correct me, go for it. Oh god, I hate being sick. But no, this beta has been so much fun. I'm ranked 25 right now, and I have not actually been putting too many hours into it. I put about a couple hours a night. I think the second night it was out, I only put an hour on it, so that would be Wednesday. I put an hour. That was it. Oh yeah, nice double spray. And for the win. Yeah, I was actually, that was a good video. Or a good clip. But I used the PP2000 way too much, I swear. Well, no, not the PP2, the M249. I've been actually trying to change it up. I've been using the 870 a lot now, and that's been a really awesome shotgun. Shotguns feel amazing in this game. I feel much more comfortable than I did in Bad Company 2. Anyways, this has been kind of a babbled, retarded impressions video for Battlefield 3. I know there's a lot more I can talk about, but I don't feel up to it, and I don't feel like writing stuff down. Anyways, you guys have a great night. See ya.